Well, parents of children at a Huntersville charter school claim their students don't feel safe on campus. They say Bonnie Cone Leadership Academy officials aren't addressing concerns about bullying and disparities in discipline. Queen City News reporter Casey Jones heard what parents told the school's board tonight.
It was standing room only in the conference room behind me where more than a dozen parents showed up to address concerns about bullying and school leadership to the board of directors at Bonnie Cone. The school has only been open for about a year, but parents hope showing up now to talk about the issues will lead to solutions.
We have to take accountability.
In a packed room at Bonnie Cone Leadership Academy in Huntersville, parents expressed concerns about bullying and student performance.
What is being done in regard to the bullying?
Bronte Mowbray recently pulled her student out of the upper academy after multiple reports of bullying.
The administrative staff didn't do anything about it, just unfair practices, me coming to the school, just, trying to make sure that my daughter's safe. She didn't feel safe here.
In the meeting, another parent claimed her son was assaulted and bullied last November. She says the student involved only received a 3-day suspension. The mother says a few months later, her son got a 2-day suspension after a verbal altercation.
But he's not even the only one. There's been other kids that have been, and nothing has been done. So that's why today you see a bunch of parents here who are speaking up, who want to speak up and just want to get things changed in this school.
Their claims follow a nationwide trend of discipline disparities between students of different races. Federal Education Department data shows Black students in North Carolina make up 25% of the population and account for 34% of school suspensions. That's compared to white students who make up 44% of the population and account for 45% of suspensions. Members of Bonnie Cone's board of directors say they're taking a closer look at their policies.
Are all of the disciplinary actions across the board, not just when it's bullying, not just when it's a physical altercation, are all of our disciplinary actions across the board equitable and inclusive?
Kyle King is the secretary on the Bonnie Cone board of directors. He says the school has been open less than a year and administration will prioritize equity, safety, and student performance.
If our students don't feel heard, if they don't feel seen, if they don't feel supported, if they feel bullied, if there are physical altercations, those things are unacceptable. So how I would measure that is a decrease in incident reports, a decrease in suspensions.
Administrators have rolled out a new program for 7th and 8th grade students to learn compassion. Mowbray hopes parents' strengthened numbers will help spark change at the school.
I like the parent show up tonight. I remember when it was just me in the board meeting by myself, and I was just one person, and they didn't hear me.
The board of directors meets again next month. Parents hope to keep showing up until they actually get real solutions. Reporting in Huntersville, Casey Jones, Queen City News.